All right, well, let's flip this around because we don't want to see me. We want to see this. See if I can get this hanging out. This works. There we go. All right, so 10 minutes. Let me start the timer. Let's see here. Start. Here we go. What can I do in 10 minutes? Well, get these props off. Don't spill the coffee. Or maybe I should spill the coffee. It's a Monday morning, just before going into work. I flew this rig over the weekend and had lots of issues. So what I got to do is I got to take it all apart and reconformal coat it. I mean, I'm flying it in snow, and you know, when you crash it, you pull it out and it looks like a snowball. Well, sometimes electronics don't like that, so you conformal coat them. But after a while, the conformal coating wears off, and you get what I got yesterday, which was inconsistent video. I don't know if it's the ESC that's getting goofed up or the terminal off of the flight controller. Just many things. It wouldn't arm, so it's not reliable. I just replaced that ESC the other day too. That's alright. It works if it's not wet. So flying it in the snow wouldn't be a good idea anymore. So I'm gonna rebuild it. Not really rebuild it. I don't think any of the components are bummed, but oh, time for some coffee. Pistachio. All right. I hope you're seeing this. I'm making a mess. Right. Okay. Probably could just do that. This quad flies really well, but I hope I'm not gonna mess up the integrity of it by kind of taking it apart again. Usually you can be careful with that and make sure that you don't mess up any components or whatever, and get out on it pretty safe. All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep those. All of these zip ties go recycle bin. Okay, probably take off the GoPro. Oh, another sip of coffee. All right. See, where do I want to attack these at? Guess we'll go here. You get it. I'm on you. Forgot about this one back here. Alright. Wow. Nice. Let's see how we doing on time. Uh-oh, halfway through. Ooh boy. I'm gonna try and do this whole thing in 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes, 10-minute segments will be I guess, a good little live stream length. Give me at least enough time to, I might as well just take all the zip ties off. Give me enough time to do something in the time that, of 10 minutes, but I don't know, we'll see. I might like it because I'm not sitting down here for hours on length like I usually do to do a rebuild. If I sit down and do one, I'm going to sit down and do one. But I decided to take a different approach with this one, you know, just because. Change it up. Coffee break. Mandatory. Alright. Wow, I must be up way too early for everybody. Because nobody's watching. Oh, how sad for me. Oh, 6 minutes in. Alright, stop goofing around. Okay. Alright, but the problems I'm going to face with this, which I hope are limited, is going to be in the frame and the taking apart of the of the screws in the bottom part here, because some of them are stripped out, so that's going to be an adventure. And I'm considering whether or not if I should use this frame again, because or these bottom plates here, because it's starting to get all nastified. I like this frame. QAVR frame was one of the second frame I built. Take the antenna off of the VTX here. It was the second frame I built, and I put Grapner, if anybody knows what that is, Grapner components in, because I ported it over from my very first build, which was the Versacopter from Flight Test, and those in the early days, there's my antenna. Those in the early days were Grapner radios and flight controllers and such. It was an all-in-one flight controller. It was pretty cool. So it was like, it was a flight controller, and you just plugged it in. You just plugged the ESCs in, and you had to go at it. And I had a problem figuring out how to do it the first time. Had to send it back to Flight Test, and I was on talking with Josh Bixler's brother. Not the timer, another timer. Oh, but we're eight minutes in. Okay, yikes. Got 2 minutes to wrap this up here. Ugh. 2 minutes to see what I've gotten done in 10 minutes. Really? That's going to give me an issue. Get out of there. Alright, so, and hopefully with this flight controller, because this is the Joshua Bardwell flight controls I've been having, I had issues with the pads lifting off from them. And yes, they did, I'm sorry to say, but I love the flight controller, but I had like 3 of them that the pads lifted off on different spots. Mostly on the pigtail, on the main power entry, but I've had them and on the ESC pads, and what else did I have one on pull off? I think it was just the ESC pads and the power and the pigtail. But I also had issues with the OSD blasting out. All right, so I think that's about all I'm going to get done with this one for right now. In 10 minutes, I got a lot of the extra stuff stripped off from it. And we're gonna go from there, I guess. I'll keep all the same hardware unless screws are stripped out or whatever, but I'm gonna take everything off of this and completely rebuild it, and reconformal coat everything, because the whole issue or whole reason why I'm doing this is because it was inconsistent yesterday when I was flying, both in arming and geez, what else? Video and just everything. All right, well, last 30 seconds of this 10-minute craziness that I'm gonna try and do. It'll be cool to see, and maybe what I'll do is I'll grab all the video after I'm done doing it and do a full time lapse and post that with music and so on and so forth. But for now, there it is. I don't think I'm gonna dare and take off my motors. The motors are all good, because as I said, I'm gonna be venturing into strip screw land. That's not going to be fun. Okay, hey. All right, there's the timer. We'll stop. Thanks for watching, if any of you did. Oh, look I had 3 people. Yay. Woohoo. All right, time to go to work and school, I guess. Oh, one more coffee sip. Yeah. All right, party people. We shall see you later. Bye.